Steam just dropped one of their craziest sales of the year, and of course I'm talking about the Steam Spring Sale, which is going on until the 26th of March. And guys, I'm not even joking, some of these games are cheaper than a snack. So in this video I'm going to talk about some of the best and absolutely crazy steals that you can grab right now under $10, but most of these games are super cheap, like under $5. So if you're a PC gamer like myself, now is no doubt the best time to pick up some crazy deals on Steam. And also guys, before moving on, Steam does have the Steam regional price system, meaning some of the prices that you see in this video might change depending on your local regional price, but don't worry, I always include the other popular regional prices so you can easily get a basic comparison. So let's get into it. Starting with a couple of extremely cheap game deals that you can pick up right now under $1. Alright, starting with Fallout New Vegas, one of the greatest RPG games of all time. Yes, I know it's a bit of an older game, and I remember this one was given free on Epic Games Store as well. But right now you can pick this one up on Steam for 90% off for just 69 cents, which is an absolute steal right now. So if you haven't played this game yet, don't think about twice, just grab it right now. Another great single player story game that you can pick up right now under $1 is Metro Last Light Redux. This one was also given free on Steam sometimes back, so you might have this game on your library already. But if you missed that chance, now you can pick up this one for 95% off for just 74 cents, which is another absolute steal. And I always love Metro games, and all the other Metro games are also pretty much on sale. You can pick up the Metro 2033 Redux, 90% off for just $1.49. And also the most recent entry, Metro Exodus, again 85% off right now for just $3.44. If you're into open world survival crafting game with a good story, you can pick up Green Hell. This one is a brutally realistic jungle survival game set in the Amazon rainforest. Plus the game can be pretty challenging at first, but it is right now hitting its lowest price on Steam. You can pick this one up for 90% off for just 84 cents. If you're into multiplayer first-person shooters, we got one of the greatest multiplayer games of all time, and that is Battlefield 1, definitely my favorite Battlefield game. Right now the game is on its cheapest price on Steam, 95% off for just $1.99. Alongside that, we also got Battlefield 5, another great game that is on a deeper discount, 95% off for just $2.49. Both games are still relatively popular in 2026 and have a pretty healthy concurrent play count, so most of the multiplayer modes are still alive for the most part, and also recently got a new anti-cheat system upgrade, so there is actually less cheaters now, which is great. So if you haven't played them yet, both games are on a pretty good discount. If you're looking for a very unique co-op experience to play with another friend, next up we got A Way Out, and you also need only one copy of the game. You can invite your friend and he can jump in for free. I completed this game with my brother, which took around 6 to 7 hours, so good time to pick it up right now, 90% off for just $2.99. If you're looking for a fun, stylish arcade racing game with a great customization for a super cheap price, next up we got Need for Speed Heat, right now hitting its cheapest price on Steam, 95% off for just $3.49. Moving on to another incredible deal that you absolutely don't want to miss out right now, it is Resident Evil 3. This one is obviously the remastered version of the game which was released back in 2020. This one is right now hitting its absolute lowest price on Steam, 90% off for just $3.29. Incredible deal, so grab it as soon as you can. Another awesome action game that hitting its lowest price right now, it is the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Right now you can pick this one up for 92% off for just $3.19. I also want to highlight on a game called The Remnant from the Ashes. This one is a challenging co-op style shooter with tons of replayability and with some Souls-like elements. I do have the game on Steam, but I haven't got the time to jump in yet. But right now you can pick this one up 90% off for just $1.69. Moving on to another awesome game, next up we got Peak. This one is a very recently released co-op style adventure game that you can jump in with group of your friends. It's a bit of a lesser known indie title, but recently the game kind of blew up on Steam. Right now you can pick this one up 38% off for just $2.47. Moving on, we got The Long Dark, another hardcore open world survival game with some deep mechanics. This one was super cheap during the last Steam sale, and now it's matching its lowest price again. You can pick this one up right now, 90% off for just $1.44. Moving on to one of my favorite single player story games of all time, and that is Detroit Become Human. I've seen this game getting cheaper and cheaper with every sale, and for this cheap price, man, you simply cannot go wrong. It's an incredible story, so many characters, so many choices that you have to make. If you haven't played this one yet, now is the best time to jump in. Right now, 90% off for just $3.19. Alright, moving on to another incredible deal. Next up, we got the original Dying Light. This is the Dying Light the Essential Edition, which include the base game plus some other DLCs that comes with it. Right now, you can pick this Essential Edition 90% off for just $1.08. It's a great pickup for such a low price. With the recently released Hades 2 getting more and more attention, you can still pick up the original game Hades. It's no doubt one of the best roguelikes ever made with insane replayability value. Right now, you can pick up the original game 75% off for just $2.12. If you're looking for one of the most weird, atmospheric, first-person horror adventure style of games, next up we got Scorn. Right now the game hitting its lowest price on Steam, 90% off for just $1.59. Alright, to not to anyone's surprise, the Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is actually making a comeback in 2026. I have seen a lot of people talking about it in YouTube and hyping it up. Anyway, right now the game is on a massive discount. Right now you can pick this one up 90% off for just $2.19. If you're looking for a chaotic multiplayer medieval fighting game with pure fun, especially with friends, next up we got Chivalry 2. The game is again on a massive discount right now, 90% off for just $1.29. But remember, this one was given free on Epic Games Store very recently, so you might have to go back and check out your Epic Games library before buying. Otherwise, it's a pretty solid deal again. Finishing things off under $5 with a couple of incredible deals, starting with the Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition. This one includes the base game, multiplayer, plus all the DLCs that comes with it. It has some of the best single-player first-person shooter campaigns that I have played. For the price alone, the single-player campaign is worth it in my opinion. Right now again, 90% off for just $2.99. And finishing things off with the Control Ultimate Edition, which include the base game and a couple of other post-launch DLCs. If you're into action-heavy, supernatural kind of stuff, this game is incredible. Also on a massive discount right now, you can pick this one up 90% off for just $1.29. Alright, moving on to some of the coolest deals you can pick up right now under $10. But compared to under $5, we don't really have like a whole lot of deals. But here are some of the coolest ones that I've found, starting with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. I was really surprised to see this game going on such a cheap price. But for the very first time, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 is 90% off for just $5.99 on Steam. And this got one of the best single-player Call of Duty campaigns in recent years, plus a pretty solid multiplayer experience even in 2026. So guys, if you never played this one, do not miss this one out. Grab your copy for just $5.99. Another awesome multiplayer game that is on a deep discount right now is The Crew Motorfest. It is the popular open world arcade racing series from Ubisoft. Right now you can pick up the latest entry onto the series, The Crew Motorfest, for 90% off for just $5.09 for the very first time. So if you're a fan of open world arcade races like Forza Horizon, this one is a must pick up for you. We also got Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is much more larger in scale, combat, and the open world compared to the previous Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I really enjoy my playtime with it. Right now you can get this one for a massive discount, 90% off for just $6.99. The Souls-like title The Lords of the Fallen is finally come down under $10 for the very first time on Steam. It's a remastered version of the older Souls-like game with great visual and combat. And right now you can pick this one up 67% off for just $9.89. If you're into a third-person action horror game with a great single-player story, next up we got the Dead Space Remake. It is one of the best single-player games you can pick up under $10. Right now it is 85% off for just $8.99. And also I have to mention one of the most popular open world RPGs ever made, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt the Complete Edition. Right now it is on its usual sale price, 80% off for just $9.99. Hogwarts Legacy is also on sale right now, 85% off for just $8.99. And I have seen better discount for Hogwarts Legacy before, and it was even given free on Epic Games Store very recently, so you might have claimed it for free. Otherwise it's a decent pickup. And also finally we got It Takes Two. Especially this one is a great co-op game if you got a buddy to jump in with, 80% off for just $7.99. Well, there you have it guys. These are some of the coolest deals that I want to highlight on this Steam Spring Sale. I know there are thousands of other games that are available on super deep discounts, so do us a favor, drop your suggestions down in the comment section. I might make another video covering some of the other deals later down the line. But as always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.